Well, folks, it seems like our neighbors to the north are a tad bit miffed. Ontario, the Canadian province that could power 1,000 disco parties, is threatening to cut off electricity to the US. Why, you ask? It's all about those pesky things called tariffs. You see, America, in its infinite wisdom, decided to slap some new taxes on Canadian imports. Think of it as a Buy American sale, except the Canadians are forced to pay the markup. Ontario, not one to back down from a trade tip, basically said, "Oh yeah? Well, how about you try running your air conditioners without our sweet, sweet hydroelectricity? It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off." Now I know what you're thinking, John, this sounds serious. Should I be stockpiling candles and learning how to churn butter? Look, I'm no economist, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. And let me tell you, this situation has the potential to get messy. Buckle up, Buttercup. It's about to get interesting. Before we delve into the potential fallout of a blackout, let's take a stroll down memory lane, shall we? The relationship between the US and Canada has always been, let's just say, complicated. It's like that sibling rivalry where you love to tease each other mercilessly, but God help anyone else who messes with your bro. We've had our share of spats over the years. Lumber, fishing rights, even who makes better maple syrup. Spoiler alert, it's Canada. But through it all, we've managed to maintain a relatively civil, albeit passive-aggressive, coexistence. This latest kerfuffle over tariffs, however, feels different. It's like someone just spiked the punch bowl at the family reunion. And nobody messes with Canada's punch bowl. Seriously, they take their punch very seriously up there. So what happens if Ontario actually goes through with its threat? Well, for starters, a lot of Americans might be left in the dark. Literally. Ontario provides a significant chunk of electricity to several states, and losing that power could lead to blackouts, brownouts, and a whole lot of sweaty, grumpy citizens. On the economic front, things could get dicey too. Businesses rely on a steady supply of electricity, and any disruptions could cost them big time. We're talking lost productivity, damaged equipment, and enough lawsuits to make your head spin. And then there's the political fallout. This whole situation has already strained relations between the US and Canada. Cutting off the power would be like throwing gasoline on an already smoldering fire. So, what does the future hold for the US and Canada? Will we kiss and make up? Or are we destined for a future of passive-aggressive potlucks and awkward hockey game encounters? Honestly, it's hard to say. But one thing's for sure, this whole tariff war is a lose-lose situation. Both countries benefit from a strong trading relationship, and these tit-for-tat measures only serve to hurt everyone involved. Look, at the end of the day, the US and Canada are like that old married couple who bicker constantly but deep down still love each other. We share a continent, a language, sort of, and an unhealthy obsession with hockey. We're stuck with each other, for better or worse. So let's hope our leaders can put aside their differences and find a way to work this out before we all end up in the dark. Like and follow for more. Are you following me?